Backing into the station. And we are at the Southern California Railway Museum. Prominently displayed on the face there of that shop, and he's putting them away. And got a couple other rail cars down there I'm gonna go check out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I had a few videos this week that I was gonna do that got scrapped. Actually, 2 videos that got scrapped, which just kills me because I put the time and filming in, and it, one reason or another, it just didn't work out. And that was the first week. There's nobody in those that I see. It just started itself. That's pretty cool. So I thought I'd go over to the Southern California Pacific Railway Museum, see what they have out. It's always fun. I usually jump around to so many different places, but I think I'll do maybe just one station today. They close at 5. It's always free if you come down here. If you have any questions or want me to film something special out here for you, let me know. Otherwise, let's go look at the Los Angeles Railway cars. This one's heading to West 7th and Western Ave. It just turned itself off. All right, let's check these guys out. This really is a good looking streetcar. Look how low that thing is to the ground too. Take this car to Bullock's downtown. Down to Pico to Rimpau. Enter through the front. And here's a little information on this. The entry of the United States War in World War II dramatically increased public transit. There it is, heading down the streets. Firing up by itself again. Smart like a Ford owner. It's got all the old ads in there too. Glad to see this thing's kept alive. As we walk over here to this one you can tell is a little bit older. 8th Street and Western, enter on the front. And then get the bums off the road there. There was a couple guys out here, but I was gonna ask them if I could jump in. I don't think they really even mind. They're usually pretty up for it. Take a look inside here. Whoa, this is cool. The 1201. I like that face. Exit towards the rear. All right, we'll do that. This thing's in great shape. This thing has seen some days. Look at that. Need earth money? Get a time plan loan at Bank of America. The aliens there. Just the old advertisements. I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk or get off the back here, but there it is. I want you as a railway engineer or conductor. Oh, I'd love it. Fired up on its own again. There's the town hall, and it looks like they're pretty much just putting everything away. Maybe they were rearranging some cars today. I had to get out of the house. I've been working all week, and like I said, I had to scrap 2 videos. Right down there is what's making all that noise. I had to go do something. This isn't too far away from where I live, so glad I came out. If you check the website for the PERRIS Train Museum too, you can see what's going on. Usually the weekends are a bit busier. They have the trains running on the tracks, and you can pay to go on those. They have these ones, and then they have another track that goes all the way around. And don't forget the interactive signal garden, one of my favorites. I did that. It's quite peaceful out here. You just push the little buttons. Most of them work too, which is a nice treat. Here we go. One of my favorites, the upper quadrant wigwag. Yeah, so if you do come down here, it is all free for the most part, unless you want to ride on one of the trains. And a lot of the guys will tell you about the stuff. The docents, the bell's not going to work. How about the magnetic flagman? You gonna work for me, magnetic flagman? No flagman available. That's it. Pretty uneventful. All right, let me try again. Give you a push. There you go. Whoa, hey. That just started going behind me. Scary. Now, if you've ever been to Disney's California Adventure, it gives you, you know, the old trolley that they have going around there. Gives you the vibes of that place around here. But got the cattle catcher right there. This one is super old. As you can see, it's made out of wood. Oh, here we go. What is this one? This is a tower car working on overhead trolley lines. Oh yeah, right there. That's where they would be working. Not in this weather. Let's look inside this thing. Oh boy. Not a whole lot going on in there. Looks like it's in pretty good shape though for the age on it. That guy's all lit up too. I think they're just parking everything for the night since it is around 5 o'clock. Got about an hour to go. This is all the old trolley cars, and on the weekends they usually have the fences open or the doors open so you can check it out. Yes, they were working on stuff over here. They got the underground pit down there. Lots of cool history in here. So as I was saying, I had a look at this thing. It's got a flat something. But as I was saying, yeah, I had 2 videos planned this week that were actually pretty good. Just didn't work out for the one. It was up in Anaheim. I got another idea how I'm gonna do those, but maybe this weekend I'm gonna head around, and I got a few things planned before the Halloween season starts, even though it already has. The narrow gauge out there. Left all the wheels in the turnabout right in front of Grizzly Flats. But yes, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed, anyone that's wrote me a comment. I appreciate it. I wish I would write back. Inside here is Ward Kimball's train from Walt Disney era. I know Carolwood was just open in Griffith Park last weekend. They look pretty busy. Raleigh Crump's son was there signing books, and it just looked packed. I wanted to go up there, but I couldn't make it to that one either. I had to go look at doll's heads, as you've seen in my other video on a post out near San Diego. But this is the one that you want to go into if you come out here and you're a Disney fan. The history's in here. It is really cool. So let's go look around and see what else we can find before they lock us in for the night. And if you do come down here during the week and this is closed, usually there's someone earlier in the day that's one of the docents or volunteers around here just traveling around. If you see him, just kindly ask him if you can get in here, and they'll usually unlock the door and show you around and tell you some of the history. A lot of cool Disney stuff, like I said, in here. The Nevada Central Railroad, that was from his house. 3-foot narrow gauge steam locomotives and cars, and they are repairing Ward Kimball's that he got from his wife in there. But yeah, just ask them and they'll take you around. All right, this is pretty cool. This has changed since the last time I was here, so I definitely got to make my way back out here for the update. They have connected all the tracks so they can get stuff out now and on the main line. And all through there were so many just box cars and other trains. I mean, the one locomotive's way over there still, this guy. The big one, he's not going anywhere. But they've moved all the other ones out, so that makes me believe that they're restored or they're bringing something out now. Most likely on the weekends or parties when they have special events. But yeah, they've moved everything else, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to look into that. Here's an old car. And if you plan on parking anywhere close, Warning, steam locomotives produce coal, smoke, soot, and cinders. Park at your own risk. Your car will get covered. All right, I'm gonna walk back now. Also, as you walk in from the main entryway here and you walk across this little courtyard, right over here is the archive building, and that's usually open as well. But the one thing, if you watch my video, you most likely watch Justin Scard's videos. I don't know if he knows about this, but look at this. They have the Fred Harvey exhibit hosted by the Harvey Girl Historical Society. I know there's the Harvey houses that were all up and down the train tracks. I actually learned of that from Justin, but it's closed right now. But I'd like to see that. I know they have one on your way to Vegas right there. I believe it's San Bernardino or somewhere close to that. Barstow Station, that's it, where the old Harvey house was. But just something else that'd be kind of cool to see. So on my way out, with nobody around, I'm able to see this stuff, which is kind of cool. So this is from the town of Pinacate, named for the surrounding mining district. In 1882, this is one of the two buildings that was left over. Dang. Almost 150 years old, or right there, yeah. It's kind of interesting to think this was somebody's day-to-day place. I can think of a worse places to live, but you know, in the ground, so it'd stay cool during the summer on these 100-degree days, as long as it kept out snakes, which I doubt it did. The city of Pinacate. And like I said, if you're a Disney fan and you walk in here, the garden's right over there to play with all the signs, but the Smith train shed that way, LA Railway Car House where we just were, and the Grizzly Flats. That's the Ward Kimball train right over there. So with that being said, not a whole lot going on. They don't have any engines out here, which is kind of a bummer, but it's later in the day. They'll probably get them ready for the weekend. But I was looking across the street where there's a school. Man, if I was in school and looking out here with my ADHD, oh my gosh, trains going all day long back and forth down here, this would be heaven for me. I'd be over here every single day. So we're gonna walk out and wrap this one up. I just talked to a nice gentleman and his son coming in. Perfect area for, you know, just to bring kids, get them involved with trains. And as always, the original Disney ticket booth on your way out from Disneyland. Always glad to see these guys. Once again, nothing that eventful today. I just wanted to get out and shoot some trains and kind of look around, see what they had. Got a few things coming up this weekend. Got some travel plans coming up for the holiday. Got some interesting stuff that I think possibly like. Once again, I always appreciate you watching. Please consider subscribing. And as always, see you next time. And the ticket booth. And here's the Orange Empire Railway Museum, Paris, California. There's always a bunch of guys that make the trek down here from Orange County. I've talked to tons of donors and guys that just want to work on the trains too. So always meet somebody interesting down here. Closes at 5 p.m. and they lock the doors. So get out while you can.